Hi there.
Hi there.
Sorry. Aw, thanks.
Ah.
Yeah. Hi there.
I take it you saw the notice Clara posted?
Yeah. She's got people really on edge around here. Not that I blame her.
Have you noticed anyone acting strangely around the board since it went up?
Now that you mention it, Luis has been hovering a lot.
Luis? Who's that?
One of the archers. Recruited 2 years ago on our first march to Lyriar.
Right before we were forced into hiding.
I think he usually hangs around the operations area.
I'll look into it. Thanks.
Hi there. Aw, thanks.
Excuse me. Luis, right?
Sir, how can I be of assistance?
I need a signature on the supply form from one of the archers in your unit.
Oh, certainly, sir. There you are.
Thanks. Interesting handwriting. Now, where have I seen it before?
Sir? Wait. Oh, no.
Wait right here.
Oh, gods.
So, you're the little poet who wrote me that lovely sonnet.
Technically it was a limerick, ma'am.
You should really stop talking.
No, please, go on. Tell me why you wrote it.
Please, High Commander, I'm so sorry. It was a stupid joke. I was drunk and...
Stop. I didn't ask when or how. I asked why. Are you dissatisfied with something about how I lead?
No, ma'am.
Stop cowering, damn it. Stand up straight. Speak your mind.
Well, ma'am, if I'm honest, I think your training is too harsh, and I don't like how tightly you control our rations. I signed up to fight the Empire, then had to spend 2 years in hiding. I miss my sister, ma'am.
Are you through?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Now listen to me. I'm grateful you're here.
You're... what?
I know it's not easy, being stuck here. Fighting for something that's hard to see. But that sister of yours, she's the reason we're doing this, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You all joined up for your own reasons. That's why I push you all so hard. It's my job to make sure you're equipped to see it through. Even when all you want to do is give up. In fact, especially then. After all, I can't afford to let one of my best archers lose his edge.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry for that stupid note. Please accept my apology.
Accepted. Now then, all we have to do is decide your punishment.
Pardon?
This one-eyed hag could use a good sparring partner. Think you're up to it?
It would be my honor, High Commander.
Good. You're dismissed.
You handled that a lot more calmly than I expected.
Leaders should listen to what their subordinates have to say. Assuming they have the guts to say it. Anyway, thanks for looking into it. Now let's get back to things that actually matter. Well, well. Look who it is.
Hi there. All right.
Huh. No.
All right.
Yes?
Marshall, do you have a moment?
Certainly. What's wrong?
Ballastar's reign. It's even worse than we thought. The temperature on the streets is dangerously high.
I'm aware. It's not a situation we can resolve overnight, but we can resolve it. The most important thing right now is not to repeat Ballastar's mistake.
Right. I put Robin in charge of keeping our people under control.
Good. It'll take time to demonstrate that we're not the same as them. But we also can't afford to stay here long.
I sense a suggestion coming.
I think I should stay behind here for a while. Someone needs to help this place get back on its feet.
Marshall.
Lyriar is important. Even after all it's been through. It's a city with a tremendous population and considerable resources. It's also a stronghold we've breached twice, so we know how to defend it. And symbolic significance aside, we need a place like this. We're on a winning streak right now, but there may come a day when that isn't the case. Should the worst come to pass, Lyriar can give us a safe place to fall back to.
You know, now that I think about it, you haven't left my side since Lynetta.
I suppose that's true.
Well, you're right about one thing. I'm bound to start messing things up again soon. So try not to be gone too long.
I'll be back before you know it. In the meantime, here, for you.
A book?
It's poetry, a few of my favorites. I hope they put your heart at ease. They always do for me.
Thank you. We can talk about our favorites when you get back.
Looking forward to it. Oh, before I forget, Andrea was looking for you.
Andrea wants to talk to me? Now I know the whole world's been turned upside down.
She said she had something important to discuss.
All right. I'll go see what's going on.
Yes. You have my thanks.
Yeah? Eden, I need a favor. You have to hear me out, and you can't say no.
All right. Calm down. What do you need so badly that you're this riled up?
I heard Marshall is planning to stay in Lyriar. Please, have Sarah stay with her.
How do you know about that already? I only just heard myself.
I overheard Leonard talking about it. Now will you do it or not?
Andrea...
One of the scouts who helps her gather ingredients got injured in the last battle. He's fine, but it reminded me that we're right back in the thick of it now. Even the safest soldier isn't safe. Sarah isn't suited for this life. It was true back then, and it's just as true now. She's been lucky to survive this long. There's no telling what could happen in the future. And this war's just getting started. If she can be somewhere away from the action, even if it's just a little bit safer, I'll take it. Don't you think it's time for that?
Did you... discuss this with Sarah? I know how you feel, but we should ask Sarah before making a...
No, please don't. I'm asking you to make a decision.
Okay, I'll do it.
Really?
Really. I understand where you're coming from. And if she's safe, I don't have to worry about you getting distracted.
Thank you. Seriously, thank you so much. I knew I could count on you.
That's good to hear.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hello.
Well...
Pardon? Hello. I can't thank you enough.
Yeah? Thanks.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So what sort of work will you be doing in Lyriar?
The list keeps getting longer. Roads to repair, markets to reopen, food and water shortages. Right now, the city is like a disassembled puzzle. All the pieces are there, they just need putting together.
Let me know if you need anything from me.
What I need is a duplicate of myself.
Have you thought about recruiting some help?
I don't want to be even more of a burden.
I might have an idea.
Yes, you have my thanks.
What is it?
I guess you've heard Marshall is planning to stay in Lyriar.
I have. I'm heartened to hear it. After 2 years of occupation, Lyriar is a mess. If anyone can sort things out, it's Lady Marshall.
So does that mean you're going with her?
I had contemplated it, but someone must oversee spycraft and intelligence work here.
You should stay with Marshall. She'll need help with all the administrative work, and there's no one better than you. I can find someone else to handle things here.
Yes, my heart tells me the same. Alas, we can't let sentimentality cloud our decisions. And if I were to stay, it wouldn't be for logic. It would be to selfishly indulge my own anxieties. I've shielded Marshall for long enough. It's time she spread her wings, and time that I respect that. I just hope she'll be careful.
Careful of what?
Lyra is a resilient city, but resilience takes many forms. There will be some who have become accustomed to the present chaos, found ways to profit from it. They will resist her. I only hope she is ready for it. What is it? Thank you. What is it?
Hi there.
Yes. A momentary lapse.
Well... I'm listening. Right.
I thank you.
Yes?
I talked to Leonard.
Oh, gods, I haven't gotten around to telling him yet. He'll be dropping everything to follow me, I suppose.
Actually, he already knew.
But how...
It's Leonard.
I see.
And he's not planning to follow you. He says it's time you spread your wings.
Oh, Leonard.
He is worried, though.
For my safety, you mean?
He says there are factions in the city that will try to stop you from making things better.
There will always be those who seek to profit from misery. But you needn't worry. I have no intention of engaging with them. I plan to simply eradicate them altogether.
Oh. In that case, happy hunting.
Yes. You have my thanks.
Can do. Mind the bow. Yeah.
We'll leave our mark on history.
I can handle that.
The harder the fight, the sweeter the victory. I may not be smart, but I know how to hurt.
A solid plan.
A body may perish, but a name lives forever.
Understood.
This is the plan. Live with it.
Raise your swords! This is not the place we die!
Yes, sir.
Sure thing. Don't fight smarter, fight harder!
There is no mountain too high to climb. Fine.
Don't throw your life away on reckless courage!
People who run their mouths die first.
Let's do this.
I'll see it through.
If your blood runs hot, keep your head cool.
Weapons aren't the only thing that rust.
If you say so.
Without delay.
You got it, kid.
Well, well. Look who it is.
Francisco the Bold has arrived!
Light burns the brightest in the dark.
No flame can extinguish my will.
Yeah? Let me think about it. Yeah?
Well, well. Look who it is.
All right. Uh...
Hello.
Hi there.
I see.
Yes.
What is it? Right.
Hiya. You sure about that? Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Albrecht, what's the news on Ballastar?
According to reports, he has yet to capture Hollisburg. Marcus, the former head of House Siegwolf, has been killed, but his brother Emmerich is still putting up a fight. Guess there's still a few brave people left in the world.
Just because they've managed to hold out until now doesn't mean they can do it forever. Not to mention there's always the chance Ballastar will give up on Hollisburg and turn his attention towards us.
Just remember your training and follow your orders. Do that, and Ballastar won't be a problem. Now, if you're through trading commentary, can we discuss our next move?
Until now, I figured we'd mostly rely on the element of surprise. Though I thought for sure Ballastar would have moved against us by now.
Sounds like good luck to me.
Hopefully. Now we just have to figure out how to use it.
What do you think of forming an alliance?
An alliance?
Marshall mentioned that Ballastar began ruling like a tyrant after his coup against Abramo. That was why the Siegwolves rebelled in the first place. but they can't be the only ones dissatisfied with this state of affairs.
Albrecht, did you not hear anything I just said? Our troops are more than ready for this. We don't need anyone else's.
Clara, let's hear him out, and then make a decision.
The decision is obvious. You just don't like it.
Continue.
It's safe to assume the Seagwolves aren't alone in their discontent for Balistar's rule, and yet none of the other lords have risen up. Most likely that's a result of how ruthless he's been about stamping out any hint of opposition. But what do you suppose they're saying now?
That he's hesitating toward us, and getting his ass kicked at Hullisburg.
Precisely. We have a brief window here. If we extend the lords an offer, I believe they'll accept.
There. We heard him out. And I can already tell you where that story ends. How many times do I have to say this? I can handle Balistar on my own.
Clara, no one here is questioning your skills. But charging headfirst into Balistar would make for one bloody fight, even if we win. If there's a way around that, I think it's worth a try.
I knew you didn't have the stomach for this. Always looking for some clever angle. I'll say this once. We can't trick our way out of every fight. Waiting around for the safer choice is the best way to let golden opportunities pass you by.
I hear you, Clara. But squaring up against Balistar is about as far from a golden opportunity as it gets. Besides, this alliance thing is still a long shot anyway. If it falls through, you'll get your fight one way or the other. Just be patient a little longer.
Do what you want. Just don't come crying to me.
If you're planning a meet, Hasset's would be the best place. Should put our hosts at ease to be on their own home turf, and it sets us up to strike at Balistar.
Sounds like a plan. Then the Allied Summit will be held at Hasset's. Send a messenger and start making preparations. We've got no time to waste. Dismissed.
There you are.
Albrecht.
We're ready to move.
Remember this place? It's where we first met.
Oh, yes. I recall that creature we met as well.
Standing here, I can't help but think it feels like fate. We're lucky to have you. Especially considering everything we've been through since.
We should be off. The lords await.
Karel, Pau, Mateus, Alexandre, and even Katerina. One by one, the High Houses joined forces with Eden's cause. Ostensibly, they gathered to avenge the late King Abramo. But their true motivation was plain for all to see. The protection of their own wealth and power from Balistar's iron heel. Of such fickle things was the alliance against Balistar born, and by unanimous consent, Eden chosen as its high commander.
How fared the summit?
Better than expected. They all signed without incident. Makes sense, I guess. They don't have much choice.
If I were you, I wouldn't put much faith in that little scrap of paper. Easy come, easy go, and all that. Don't get me wrong, it's a good story. All of Artemisia united under common purpose. Till that purpose is met anyway. Then out come the knives.
We'll worry about that later.
Won't have to. They won't have the balls. Or the knives, for that matter.
What do you mean?
When your family owns a lot of land, they make your name really big on the maps. But that's not the same thing as having actual power. Empire fell. These are just the lucky little pissants who scurried out of the way.
So our great allied army is just an illusion.
I need time. Enough to train these idiots into something real. It won't matter how many soldiers we have if I can't give an order and trust them to get it done.
How much time do you need?
A month.
You know that's pushing it. Ballastar won't give us that long. Our new allies might not even be around by then.
Even if they are, convincing them to fall in line might not be easy.
Then forget it. I said from the start I'd rather stick with my own troops anyway.
Perhaps we could arrange a memorial to King Abramo.
We're talking about training. What the hell is that supposed to mean?
As you say, the alliance is an agreement between nobles. We'll need a declaration to the public. And if we expect them to fight for us, we'll also need to make the case for overthrowing Ballastar. So, let us make an occasion of it. Commemorate Abramo's death, and in the same stroke, announce the alliance to bring his killer to justice. Rouse the public's heart.
A king like Abramo deserves to be properly remembered.
We'll begin preparations immediately.
You asked for time. I'm doing my best to get it. But you should start looking into other options in case it doesn't work.
You spent a lot of time thinking about how not to lose. One of these days, you'll have to actually try to win.
"2 years ago, King Abramo of House Orsio brought the Empire's cruelty to an end. For his actions, he was rewarded with a knife in his back, and his killer's name is Ballastar Fenice, a new tyrant blinded by power and greed. That is why I, Eden, and 5 noble lords have gathered to bring justice to Ballastar and those who serve him. To them, I say this: if you have any honor left at all, surrender now. Those who choose to side with a monster will meet the same fate."
The Alliance commemorated the death of King Abramo and pledged to bring his murderer to justice. Bolstered by public support, the Alliance enjoyed a swell in solidarity. But persuading the lords to bide their time would prove another challenge altogether.
What news?
The majority voted to move immediately.
What are they thinking?
Our troops outnumber Ballastar's. They think waiting would be a waste of time. More importantly, we don't have the resources to feed an army this size.
A difficult obstacle.
It's now or never. If we try to delay, this alliance crumbles before it's begun.
Suits me fine.
Clara.
It was always going to come to this. Ballastar keeps his troops small for a reason. They're elite, hardened, loyal. These Alliance troops don't have the experience to execute our maneuvers. Numbers are the only advantage we've got. If we want to make use of that, we need a simple battle. No extra wrinkles.
So, head on after all then.
That's right. But Ballastar's learned some lessons too. We can't count on him being reckless. We'll have to draw him out onto the battlefield.
And how do you plan to do that?
Castilian. We steal his home right from under him.
Castilian, huh?
Take that, and he won't have a choice. He'll have to respond. Then all we have to do is beat him.
You make it sound easy. But you're right. That'll draw him out of Hullisburg for sure. Okay, Clara. We'll try it your way. Albrecht, notify the lords. The Alliance marches on Castilian.
According to our scouts, the general in command of Castilian is Hector.
Hector? That's a little surprising. I didn't think Ballastar trusted him that much.
I've been puzzling over the same thing. Alas, no answers yet.
Is everyone in position?
Yeah. We followed Claire's instructions to the letter. But there's something a little strange about all this, Cap.
What do you mean?
It's just the formation she has us in. They're not like her. She's got our forces all spaced out. Feels kind of sloppy.
We just got a message from the lords. Their troops are in position, and the castle's surrounded.
Where's Hector?
No clue. But if I know him, he'll come out and greet us shortly.
You don't think he'll just hole up inside?
They're both bad options. I'm betting he'll take the lesser evil.
I'm not sure I follow your logic.
Robin, you've deployed your troops like I've told you to, right?
Yeah.
Good. I'll only explain this once, so listen up. The Alliance forces are lined up in straightforward formations. So we're gonna go in messy. To anyone up on those walls, it'll look like we're the weak link.
Whoa. So all this is to lure Hector out?
Now you've got it. Of course, as soon as the fighting starts, they'll figure out what we're up to.
But if he does come out, are you sure you're gonna be able to stop him?
As long as you don't get caught, it won't matter one way or the other. No matter what Hector does, the surprise should be enough to flip the momentum. Just be ready for whatever tricks he has up his sleeve.
Right.
Then we're all set. Let's move.
Robin, raise the signal. The battle starts now. It's quiet. How long do we have to wait?
Don't be in such a hurry. We could start the offensive once we know where Hector is. I've got scouts in the Alliance camps. As soon as they send word...
Listen up! We're busting through! Move your asses and don't look back!
Found him.
He can't afford to wait until the Alliance shows up. Looks like he's coming to us. Let's dig in and capture them one by one.
Like moths to a flame. Form up ranks! Don't let them get past us! And march towards tomorrow.
O light, lend me your strength.
No problem!
Life without ambition is a waste.
It's all on me.
Yes, sir.
When your heart starts racing, slow down and take a moment.
Right.
Acknowledged.
Weapons aren't the only thing that rust.
Plans are like booze. Only good till they run out.
Oh, Lady Marshall.
You got it!
If I fall, may
The legend begins.
Coming right up.
Know what fools and drunks have in common? They never learn.
Sure thing, Cap.
It's time.
Everyone has something to protect.
I hope this helps.
This is the plan. Live with it. Well, well. Look who it is.
Understood.
A body may perish, but a name lives forever.
Consider it done.
No sweat.
I'll do what I can.
Prey sighted.
No flame can extinguish my will.
Think deeply. Act quickly.
Simple enough.
Coming right up!
Yes, sir.
It was a bold move, Hector, but you failed.
You think I'm gonna die in some hellhole like this? The time is now! Push forward!
So, you had more troops after all, huh?
At this rate, the Alliance must be fighting scarecrows. He's gonna combine all his forces. Don't let your guard down!
If we don't punch through, we're all dead! Fight to the last breath! Cut down any idiot who gets in your way!
Weapons aren't the only thing that rust.
Can do.
No problem!
I can handle that.
Plans are like booze. Only good till they run out.
To live alone in darkness. Nothing can scare me more than that.
Life without purpose is as good as death.
Let's do this.
Life without ambition is a waste.
Out of sight, but not out of mind.
Yes, sir.
As you command.
I hope this helps.
Whether words or swords, I miss nothing.
Raise your swords! This is not the place we... Everyone has something to protect. Francisco the Bold has arrived!
Coming right up.
When your heart starts racing, slow down and take a moment. No sweat.
Sure thing.
Sure thing, Cap.
This is the plan. Live with it.
O Light, lend me your strength.
Don't throw your life away on reckless courage.
I march towards tomorrow.
Understood.
Out of sight, but not out of mind.
Consider it done.
We'll leave our mark on history.
If your blood runs hot, keep your head cool.
You got it!
Mind the bow.
Well, well. Look who it is.
You got it, kid.
Yes, sir.
Don't throw your life away on reckless courage.
Understood.
Yes, sir.
It's all on me.
This is the plan. Live with it.
Don't fight smarter, fight harder!
Right.
I may not be smart, but I know how to...
I'll do what I can.
Know what fools and drunks have in common? They never learn.
Weapons aren't the only thing that rust.
When your heart starts racing, slow down and take a moment.
If I fall, may the light find use in my death.
Coming right up!
This is the plan. Live with it.
I can handle that.
To live alone in darkness. Nothing can scare me more than that.
Without delay.
Understood. For Lady Marshall. Unhand me! Let me go!
That idiot! Cesare, they got Hughes.
You should spend less time worrying about him and more time worrying about yourself!
Damn it. Fine, let's push through no matter what it takes.
No flame can extinguish my will.
There is no mountain too high to climb.
The harder the fight, the sweeter the victory.
Raise your swords! This is not the place we die!
I hope this helps.
You got it!
Coming right up.
Think deeply. Act quickly.
Let's do this.
Seriously? Am I out here on my own? Ugh, the hell with it then. I'll handle this myself.
We'll leave our mark on history.
Well, well. Look who it is.
Acknowledged. Life without purpose is as good as death.
Know what fools and drunks have in common? They never learn.
Everyone has something to protect. Beaten by a kid. I'm getting rusty.
Tie him up! I'll admit, I thought you had us for a moment there.
But if all your troops are here, the Alliance must have taken the castle by now.
I don't mind doing all the work. Something about this feels off. Why would Ballastar give this place up so easily?
I'll wager Hector was acting alone.
Sounds like he and Ballastar are having some friction. Maybe when this is over, we ought to have a little chat. It's been a while, Hector.
Losing to you lot?
Guess I've gotten rusty after all. Whatever. Kill me. Be done with it.
You weren't trying to defend that place at all. You were trying to escape. What's the matter? You and Ballastar having some little lovers' quarrel?
Quarrel? That ox barely communicates at all. Now spare me your rustic charm and stupid questions. I don't have the stomach for it.
Fine. Take him away. We should keep him alive, though.
Why's that?
Call it a hunch. There's more he's not telling us. Besides, he might be useful down the road.
Fine by me. Do as you see fit.
Welcome.
Hi there.
Yes. I thank you. Welcome.
Hi there.
Intriguing.
Well...
Greetings. Oh.
All right.
Yeah? Maybe.
Hi there. All right. Hey, yeah.
Anything catch your eye? You're much too kind, dear.
Hey!
Hi there.
Hey!
All right.
Ah! Hey! Ha! Hey!
So, Pablo, what do you think of our camp?
I can't believe the size of it. I've never seen so many important-looking people in one place.
Things have definitely gotten a lot busier recently, with all our new Alliance friends.
How do you keep them all straight?
Honestly, it's a lot, even for me. I can barely remember the Lord's names, let alone their knights.
Hang on. Are you telling me there's people in this camp you haven't even met?
That's bad, huh?
No, it's great. I love meeting new folks, and I don't know anybody here. What do you say we give these fancy so-and-sos the old Lynetta charm offensive?
You know what, Pablo? Sure. That sounds like fun.
Great! Why don't we start with those two scary northerners on the east end of camp?
Sounds good. I'll meet you over there.
Hey, sure.
Excuse me.
What do you want, Tiny?
Raphael, mind your manners. That's the one Corell told us about.
Ah, right. The merc who runs this place.
Former mercenary, actually. High Commander Eden.
A pleasure. I am Borislav. This is Raphael.
And I'm Pablo.
Hello.
Pablo's an old friend from my hometown. I'm showing him around.
So, you two are from Nybosa, huh?
We are the personal guard to Lord Corel of House Vulicica, proud steward of Nybosa.
Beautiful place, Nybosa. As a matter of fact, I knew a gal from there once. She had a chilly disposition.
I like this one.
Interesting friend, High Commander. You should introduce him to Lady Katarina's man, Danilo. I hear he's got a fine sense of humor.
Yeah?
How's Hector doing?
Quieter than I expected. I told the soldiers to keep a close eye on him, though.
Good. We can't let our guards down just yet.
By the way, Gilbert went to go meet him a little while ago. What do you think he's after?
I'm sure he'll fill us in later. If Hector can be of use. Let me know when the old man's done with him.
Will do. You should head to the operations area. The lords are waiting for you in the main tent. I imagine they'll want to discuss plans for moving forward.
Probably. Things have been going according to plan so far, but we don't know how long it'll stay that way. Better to be prepared than surprised. I'll be on my way then. I'll leave the rest to you.
Got it. You can count on me. Yeah? Thank you.
Excuse me. Are you Danilo?
I am. And you're our new High Commander, I take it?
Katarina keeps you well informed.
Other way around, actually. And I suppose that makes you Pavlo, yes? From Lynetta?
Wow, get a load of that! Quite the party trick, sir.
No tricks. Just careful listening and observation.
Oh, I hear you. You can never go wrong with listening to others. It's just like my mother used to say, Pablo, shut your mouth and open your ears. Not that I ever listened, mind you.
I can see that.
So, you say you're from Corsarinda, eh?
Not by birth, but yes, it's where House Sobek presides.
I've heard you folks get a lot of pirates up that way?
Unfortunately.
Gosh, how exciting. I'd love to meet a pirate someday.
You haven't met many criminals, have you?
Begging your pardon, sir, but I sure have. Why, back in my merchant days, I couldn't stop to pee without a dozen bandits showing up.
And how did that go for you?
Oh, they're not so bad. A little pushy sometimes, but most are just hungry. Usually, if you offer to cook them a meal, they feel bad by the end and let you keep half your stuff. Or at least the cookware. After all, no sense killing somebody over a dirty spoon. Say, have you ever tried feeding your pirates? I bet that'd clear things right up.
That's actually not a bad suggestion. You know, High Commander, if you're making the rounds, you might speak to Faustina as well. I'm certain Lord Mateus's second would benefit from such colorful perspective.
How's it going? Thinking.
All right.
Sure. How's it going?
So, what do you think of our new allies?
I don't know. They seem like a bunch of puffed up rich kids to me. Although that pair from Nibosa are interesting.
Oh?
Yeah, that guy Raphael is a solid arm wrestler. And his pal Borislav is real sharp. Speaking of which, have you heard of something called Michael's Aegis?
No. What is that?
Some kind of important shield. Raphael says it's an old Nibosan legend. Supposedly can block any attack, no matter how strong. You should ask him about it.
Why? It's just some old story.
Like a guy who can summon lightning? I'm just saying, could be useful.
Excuse me. Are you Lord Mateus's second-in-command?
More like his nursemaid. Uh-oh, silly me. Shouldn't go besmirching my benefactor like that in such important company.
Eden, High Commander.
Faustina, counselor to Lord Mateus of House Zavala, first Oar of the Lake Clans and protector of Yarovir.
Wow, talk about a mouthful.
Pavlo.
No, he's right. It's all a bit much. Mateus does love to put on airs. But who's your square-jawed friend here, High Commander?
Pardon me, ma'am. Name's Pavlo. Friend of Eden, merchant extraordinaire, and all-around nice guy from Luneta.
Quite a title.
Pavlo just joined our army. I'm introducing him around, and meeting some new faces myself.
I see. Well, Mr. Merchant Extraordinaire, I'm afraid I'm a bit busy at the moment. But, if you'd like to talk more, come and find me this evening.
Certainly, ma'am. Nothing like shooting the breeze with a new acquaintance in the cool night air.
Hey!
So, feeling a little more comfortable in camp now?
You bet. And unless I'm mistaken, I'd say we've made a few new friends.
War is complicated. You might be able to charm these people, but it doesn't mean you can trust them.
Gosh, Eden. I hope you don't mind me saying, but that doesn't sound like you.
Like I said, it's been a long 2 years. Get some rest and settle in. Robin will help you with anything else.
Will do. And Eden? It's good to see you again.
Hello.
Any thoughts on the rest of our campaign?
How do you mean?
I mean, even with our new alliance, Ballastar's got more troops and better arms than us. Clara says you're a cunning strategist. Any brilliant ideas I haven't considered?
I'm flattered, but I don't think I have much to offer you at the moment. The larger the battle, the more small details matter. I've been trying to get my head around it all, but it's not easy.
Maybe you need a break. What do you normally do when you're stuck on a puzzle? What?
Nothing. Ignore me. I'll give it some more thought.
Welcome back. Many thanks. Welcome back. Many thanks.
What is it?
I concur. Sir. This'll go a long way.
Are you the one who told Francisco about some legendary shield?
You Benarians sure love a good story. Yeah, I told your friend about the shield. But don't go getting any ideas. That shield can only be wielded by a real warrior, like Lord Corral. He's been looking for it for years.
What's so special about an old shield?
Ask him yourself. But leave my name out. If he finds out I've been talking about it, he'll pitch a fit.
Well, well. Look who it is.
Hey, Clara. I need some advice about Joanna.
This should be good.
I need her help with a strategy problem, but it seems like she's having some kind of mental block. How can I help her? I tried asking, but she did that thing she always does.
Ah, the old silent act, huh? That's just how Joanna is. Asking her about herself will get you nowhere. But if you really want to help her, try Porter.
The merchant? Why?
Merchants are good at observing people. And she's been spending a lot of time at his shop.
Welcome back.
Hey, Porter. Would you say you're a good judge of character?
Usually.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. Just a customer I'm having a hard time figuring out.
Let me guess. Joanna?
How did you know?
She's the reason I'm here.
In that case, I don't think I'll be much help. She comes by often, but all she does is browse with this really intense expression. I've tried asking her if there's something she wants that I don't have, or if it's a price issue, but she just mumbles something evasive and leaves.
Yeah, she's good at that.
I wish I knew what she's looking for. She's got me questioning my skills as a merchant.
Hello.
Joanna, is there something important you've been trying to find?
Excuse me?
Earlier, when I asked you how you normally solve hard puzzles, you started to say something. And Porter says you've been hovering around his shop lately, but you never buy anything.
You've investigated me thoroughly. Fine. It's no big secret. I have a sweet tooth.
What?
You asked how I solve problems. The answer is, I take a walk and eat something sweet. But strawberry tarts and almond fritters aren't exactly easy to find in an army camp. I've been checking Porter's shop for weeks, but he never has anything good.
Why didn't you just say something?
It's not important.
Says who? I think keeping one of our best tacticians happy is strategically vital.
Welcome back.
What? She just wanted pastries this whole time? The way she was glaring, I would have thought she was looking for a murder weapon.
Do you have anything in stock?
Let me think. Oh, I have some ginger scones I bought for myself.
How much to part with them?
Here, please. And tell her I can order more. I know every baker from here to Lampicos.
Wow, you are a good merchant.
I have a bit of a sweet tooth myself.
Hello. That smell. Are those meant for me?
I'm not presenting them to anyone else, am I?
Thank you.
Well, aren't you gonna eat them?
I'm afraid I'm allergic to ginger.
God damn it! Of course you are. Well, if you want something else, Porter says he can get it. Just ask. In the meantime, if you're looking for something sweet, you should come to this dumb banquet tonight.
I appreciate the offer, but I would rather walk into the sea.
That makes two of us.
Thank you for the scones. I'll feed them to the birds. Enjoy the banquet. I'll have some clever ideas for you soon.
Looking forward to it.
Hello. Hello. Right.
Ah.
Yes. No.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
Ah, High Commander, over here. We were just talking about what a piss-poor performance Ballastar's forces put on.
Honestly, who would have expected it? The man terrorized the continent for 2 years. Now his troops are falling to yours at every step.
More like tripping over their own feet.
I don't want to tempt fate, but at this rate, it seems obvious where things are heading. What do you think?
I think if it's as easy as all that, it's a pity it took us 2 years to stand up to that brute. After all, time is precious to an old hag like me.
Here now, you're as spry as any one of us. I saw you out there today, barking orders left and right.
I saw the enemy fleeing her. Must have been afraid of Lady Sobek's mighty nagging.
Rude man, teasing your elders.
Perhaps that's enough chatter for today. The High Commander must be bored out of his mind.
Oh no, not at all. It's a momentous achievement after all. The first victory of the Alliance. It should serve as a solid foundation for whatever comes next.
Excellent. We should raise a glass or two this evening. I've given orders to empty Castilian's larders and prepare a feast.
What? A feast?
That's the spirit. First we take the bastards home, then we dance on his tables.
Nothing like adding insult to injury.
Enemy morale will take a hit, that's for certain.
All the better.
With all due respect, Ballastar is still out there. Don't you think this is a little premature?
What do you mean? We've won a tremendous victory. If anything, we should be celebrating more.
Go easy on the young man. This sort of politics is new to him. In a war of this scale, keeping spirits high is paramount.
Events like this also help foster good relations between new allies.
Well put. Come now, High Commander, don't spoil the mood. Let's commemorate this occasion with a night to remember.
Of course. Looking forward to it. Excuse me, Lord Corell. I was wondering if I could ask you about Michael's Aegis.
Where did you hear that name?
Just chatter among the soldiers.
Loose-lipped idiots. What do you know about my family, House Volisica?
Based on what I saw in Vuger, I know your province has forced labor in its mines.
The hell we do! What you saw in Vuger was Ballastar's doing, and an abomination. We've got conscripted labor in the mines, that's true enough. But it applies to all who come of age, high and low alike, and we pay fair wages for it. My house comes from working men, coal dust in our lungs, guild blood in our veins. And that shield, forged by our founder, is the symbol.
So you want it back to restore your family's honor?
Nothing that flowery. Ever since this war started, we've had competitors nibbling at our business. It's thanks to their greed and treachery that Ballastar was able to seize Vuger. I want the shield so I can use it to bash some teeth in. Send a message.
And that message is?
The North is not for sale.
Lord Corell, I'd like to help you find Michael's Aegis.
Huh? What for? You're not one of those treasure hunters, are you?
No, my lord. But you're on our side now. Keeping your house strong is good for the Alliance. And a stable, self-reliant Nybosa is bad for Ballastar.
I knew we made the right choice throwing in with you. Well, High Commander, on behalf of House Volisica, I welcome your aid.
So where do we start?
When House Zerpial first invaded Nybosa, I was around your age. This was back when we were a kingdom, you understand. Before my father surrendered his crown to keep our family in power. Back then, the shield was kept in Vuger. When Ludovictus attacked, we sent it away. Unfortunately, the courier never reached his destination, and the shield vanished. Once the war was done and things settled a bit, my father commissioned this.
Is this Soulstone?
An eye for rare metals. I like you more by the minute. Michael's Aegis is studded with gems, and they hum. This stone is from the same vein. The closer it gets to its own kind, the more it resonates.
Interesting. So all I have to do is carry this on me and keep an eye out.
I'm not giving it to you.
I thought you wanted my help.
Not enough to trust you with the key to my family's treasure. But when I narrow down the shield's location, I'll be grateful for your help killing whatever bastards got it.
All right then. I'll be waiting.
How's it going?
Good tip on that shield. You were right.
You mean it's real?
It is. And Lord Corell is searching for it.
See? I'm not as dumb as people say.
I offered to help him look for it, but it could be a while.
Well, if you figure out where it is, bring me along.
Eager to be a part of history?
Nah, I want to test my blade against that thing. A shield that can stop any blow? Sounds like a challenge to me. How's it going? I'm gonna lose it. Huh? Okay. How's it going? Thanks.